Hello and welcome to episode 11. What are we doing currently? Tell the people.
Shopping for the food bag.
What are you having? Chippies?
Popcorn chip.
We're starting the day off strong. I am currently headed to an Orange Theory workout. I just finished my workout and I didn't realize that today was like the tornado, which is basically, if you're not an Orange Theory girly, they have like some signature workouts, obviously just to keep things interesting a little bit, so you're not doing like the same repetitive things all the time, although there is, you know, a lot of repetition in some aspects. I'm not at the point in my fitness journey that I've plateaued or anything, so I definitely still enjoy the workouts, but tornado is basically when you rotate through the different workstations much more frequently. So you maybe only spend like 5 to 7 minutes at each station and you go through 3 blocks of that essentially. So you would do, depending on where you start, I started on the tread today, so it was like tread, rower, weights, tread, rower, weights, tread, rower, weights, and I am dead. I am so sweaty. I took a shower yesterday and I'm gonna have to take another one today. I try not to like take a full shower. Like shower is fine, but I mean like washing my hair, but my hair is so sweaty right now. I definitely have to wash it. I try not to do that just because I feel like my hair gets extra oily when I wash it more frequently. I don't know. I'm obviously using the wrong shampoo. So I mentioned, big exciting news is that we're having our windows replaced today. Doors and windows. So today they are doing the 2 big windows in Allie's room, 2 big windows in our master, and also the sliding door, like the patio door, which I'm so excited for. And then I guess tomorrow they're going to do the 3 windows on the main floor, the big window, so the living room, the sunroom, or like dining room, basically 2 in the dining room, and then also to our front door. And I think we're having a small window replaced on the 2nd floor. I think it's the girls' bathroom window. Yeah, anyway, so very exciting stuff. I am home now. I'm making myself some lunch, but like I mentioned, the guys are here to install the windows. You can see there's a ladder outside so they can reach the exterior of the window, probably do a bunch of the caulking on the exterior. So we're having that window replaced tomorrow, this big window replaced tomorrow, and this big window replaced tomorrow. So very exciting. You can see, I see someone's feet up there. Someone's there right now. Anyway, we love the company that we are going with. They're a local company, but they do great work and their windows are beautiful. If you can say that about windows, that's such a grown-up thing to say. That's a very adult thing to say is, oh my gosh, they make such beautiful windows. I just took a shower. I kind of wasted a bunch of time this morning just dilly-dallying, and it's almost 2 o'clock, which means I have to pick Chloe up from school in like an hour and a half. So I am going to blow dry my hair. And oh, you know what? I'm going to show you the makeup I'm currently using these days. Okay, we are in the ensuite. I showed you guys a little bit of a tour in the last episode of the bathroom. This is the bathroom that the beau and I now share. We never used to share a bathroom, so it's definitely weird sharing a bathroom with a boy because they're kind of gross. But he has his own side all the way over there, and I have my side, which granted is a little bit messy for sure. I mean, I do my best, but I do have like a lot of products and things lying around. Our cleaner actually comes on Wednesday. So we have a cleaner, I think I might have mentioned it, that comes every 3rd Wednesday of the month. And yeah, she just kind of does like more of a deep clean of everything because trying to keep a tidy home with 2 little kids is really tough. I'm sure if anyone has kids, you can relate to that. So she comes in and she does like the big clean of the things that we normally wouldn't get to on like a regular basis. She'll like mop the floors and things like that. So even though we vacuum regularly, we don't normally mop all that often. So yeah, she comes and does that for us. I think I mentioned it though, but the first time she came to this house when we were living here and we had all of our stuff, I was shell shocked because one, we pay her an hourly rate and she was here for 9.5 hours. Two, she didn't just like clean or tidy, she reorganized things. So she like moved a bunch of things around. She relocated things into different rooms. It was a lot. We did tell her that's not what we were looking for. We just wanted someone to do the deep clean. You know, if she has to tidy a few things around, just kind of keep it in its general vicinity, but she definitely did not need to put things in different rooms or rearrange like my coffee bar. She moved the machines around in a different order. She took things out of my gym bag and put them, you know, on the shelf in the closet downstairs. She even moved like where we put our cereal and things like that in the cabinets. She totally cleared off the island, which was lovely because I filmed kind of like the kitchen tour shortly after that, but I couldn't find anything and the boat couldn't find anything for probably like 1 to 2 weeks. Like it took us 2 weeks to figure out where everything went. We asked her and she was very responsive to our feedback, but we asked her to please not do that, just to come in and clean and tidy maybe a little bit, but don't worry about like, you know, redecorating. And so she has come back since that first time and she did a much better job. She was only here for maybe like 5.5 hours. And so we were just like much happier with the work product. So we have committed to her coming every 3rd week. And yeah, it's amazing to have, being able to have a cleaner to come in and do that is amazing help. And I'm, you know, grateful to be able to have that luxury. A thing that I do though, which is really funny, is I like stress tidy the night before because I just don't want her to get inundated with trying to like tidy up, you know, our things. And I just really want her focus to be on cleaning. So I do my best to kind of tidy things as best as I can. Anyway, let's just move on to a time lapse of me doing my hair, shall we? Currently listening to this audiobook on a side note. It is like a novella, so it's short form book, and it's only available in audio. It's not a physical book or written book. This is the hair. So I use a combination of the OG Dyson hair dryer, which I still have and love. And then I have been really enjoying the round brush on the airwrap. I wish the larger round brush would become available, but I have been waiting for it to become available for probably 2 years now, and I don't think it's looking good. I put myself on like the notification list, and sometimes when it just pops in my head, so every like few months, I'll go to the website to see if perhaps I missed the fact that it became available online again, but it still remains out of stock. So bit of a bummer. I don't know what happened there. It seems like a very successful product. I'm not sure why Dyson doesn't want to make more of them, but there you go. I had to change the battery because we were running a little bit low. But for the face, I have been going back to some oldies but goodies, but also some new things. So we're going to use the Chantecaille Skin. I love this stuff. You guys know that. I am also bringing back one is the Becca Corrector. I don't remember what color this is in. It is medium to deep. I feel like a little out of breath because I ran up the stairs, but it's kind of like this peachy color. And then I'm also bringing back another fave, which is the Soft Matte Complete Concealer from NARS, which looks like this. This is also in medium to ginger. Still love NARS packaging after all these years. I think it's so classic. And a new thing that I've been loving, but also an old thing I wanted to share with you because I have been using it a bit, is new things would be the Patrick Ta blushes. I also want to get their new eyeshadow. It sounds very interesting. I'll probably use She's So LA today, which is more of like peachy brown kind of vibe, as you can see. But one of the things I pulled out of the archives is this Becca bronzer, Gradient Sunlit bronzer. And this one is in Sunset Waves. And if you recall, this beautiful, beautiful product, I still have so much of it. It still works beautifully. And I love this because of my favorite thing of this was actually that like strip of red right here, because I just feel like that tone of bronzer is just so pretty on like medium to deep skin tones, which obviously I have medium skin. And then this, I believe, is the rose gold shimmering skin perfector. I love this. I'm not going to use it today. I'm going to use a Patrick Ta, but this, I shop my stash regularly, and that is like one of my favorite things to date. You know, some other things that I'm going to try to use up because I bought them and I just like wasn't in love with them. It's not like they're terrible products, but I just like don't love them that much, is the Luxury Cream Foundation by Goss Makeup. Yeah, Goss Makeup. So it's from Wayne Goss, who is a YouTuber, original, one of the OGs. And then this one is I can't remember what it's called, but it's the Yummy Skin Universal like blurring balm thing. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe at the time my skin texture just like was not the skin texture for this kind of product. So I've been trying to use it. It's just, you know, so like not my favorite thing. Maybe I was expecting too much of it out of it, and maybe the key is not to put too much on. So I usually like to do a little spoonful, and then I put that all over as the base, and then I go in with whatever base I'm using. Usually today, like I said, I'm going to use the Chantecaille Just Skin. And then I'm going to use some of my skin tint. Just Skin tint from Chantecaille is still one of my favorite products. I think it goes to show because I obviously talk about it a lot because I like it. I've repurchased several tubes over the years. I always go like buy new things, and I always end up gravitating back towards that because it is a lovely product. As far as I know, they also haven't reformulated the Just Skin. I think it's still the original formulation, which is lovely because that's kind of what you run into when you use a product for so long. It either gets discontinued or they reformulate it and then you don't love it anymore. So like I said, this is in She's So LA, and I always use the cream first and then I layer the powder on top. That's just the vibe I like. Like I said, I have to pick Chloe up soon. I'm not sure if I'll take her to do some errands or if maybe I'll try to do the errands before I go pick her up. But I have to stop by the old house first because I have to just give it a little sweeperoo. We try to do that once in a while in between showings. Obviously without anyone there, showings can happen whenever. And we're not always there to kind of tidy up, but there's also no furniture in there. It's totally empty, as you guys saw. But I still try to make a point to go there with like a little Swiffer or a mop or something and just sweep it up a little and vacuum up dead flies and make sure the pipes haven't frozen, which it won't because the heat's still on and all of that fun stuff. I'm not sure whether to bring Chloe or not. There's a boba place that we like to go to on that end of town, which I could probably go for a little boba, but then that means I have to buy Chloe one. She's like basically my broke best friend. And then I'm using the Airbrush makeup setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury. Probably should get a new one, but that one's still going strong. I just realized I forgot to do my concealer. And I've already put my blush on, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of the NARS concealer right in the corner, and that's it. Normally I would use the Becca and then the NARS, but I got distracted chatting with you guys, so I forgot about it. Ta-da, this is the finished look. Okay, day one of windows is complete, and I'll show you how they look. They look amazing. We're so happy with them. So this is an awning window, which means it actually opens up like from the bottom. This one over here is a picture window. So it's just a fixed window, and it looks amazing. Allie has the same set of windows, and so she has the same setup. In her room, we have the big awning window. It opens from the bottom like that. So even if it's raining, you can have the windows open because the rain isn't gonna swish inside, which is lovely. And this is so smooth, I love it. So the windows at the house obviously are original. We replaced a bunch of them before we moved in, and then we're kind of doing the next phase now. But you can see this is Allie's picture window, and she has, I always say this, but she has the best view. And then I'll show you the patio door, because the patio door also looks amazing. I'm very excited about it. Now I have to preface and say that our old patio door was in really rough shape. It was really hard to open, really hard to close, it wouldn't lock properly, and yeah, it was just all like gross and grimy. But the new one, also our old one didn't have the mini blinds. New door, which I shall show you right now, this is how it looks. Beautiful. It is super smooth. You see how smooth that is on the rail? Amazing. One thing I noted though is that they actually put the wrong hardware on. It's supposed to be a brushed nickel hardware, but that's like easy enough to fix. They just have to replace this piece. It locks really easily, which I love. It also has these two little features, which you can actually engage, and that is kind of just like an anti, I don't know, break-in thing, which is nice to have for sure, but this deck is on the second floor, like it's raised, so unless Spider-Man is gonna come and like break into our home, probably don't need that, but still nice to have. I also really like how easy it is to engage. So you just press this down to lock, and then you just hit that to pop it. You could probably just hit it with your foot too. Now the best part of all is the mini blinds. So we can just lift this puppy up, and the blinds come down on both sides, which is lovely. Again, these are the kind of things you get excited about once you become an adult, apparently. I am home. It is chaos here, as it usually is when we get home, but I have to show you our amazing new front door. It looks so good. This is it here. So it is a single door, 36 inches wide with the two, I think this is called like acid etched glass, which is amazing. So you get sunlight through it and you can see light through it, but it's very much a privacy screen, which is nice. It looks even better from outside, but I don't have my shoes on, so I'll have to show you that later. And then the windows that we had installed, they also look amazing. So here they are. Look how good that giant glass looks. And then this is also giant glass. And then we also have this one, and this one opens, which is very exciting. It's an awning window. You can have it open even if it's raining. Anyway, it's my job to make some dinner because the beau is gonna do something for me. Hello, what? What are you girls doing?
I'm watching The Grinch, and Allie's just watching me and eating crackers.
Love it.
That's funny. And The Grinch is so upset.
I don't know where any other parent stands on the screen time, but man, sometimes it's just, you need it to get stuff done. But anyway, the beau is gonna install our August lock on the new door, and I'm going to concoct something for dinner. Okay, both of the girls are sleeping. At least I think they're sleeping. Chloe, I just put Chloe down, and she usually takes a minute to, oh my gosh. She usually, okay, so both of the girls are sleeping now. At least I think they're sleeping. I just put Chloe down. Usually takes her a little bit to fall asleep. But our cleaner is coming tomorrow. So we are just kind of doing the fine line between cleaning and tidying. So we're just trying to tidy up so that she can be as effective with the cleaning as possible without doing obviously all the work that we want her to do. So we're just like trying to put away our stuff, like clear off the island, that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll leave the cleaning to her. Ooh, I actually have a couple of things that came in today that I want to show you. We choose to gift like our daycare center educators and now Chloe's teachers a gift for the holidays. So I wasn't sure what we were gonna get, but I think I've landed on gift cards because they're nice and easy. And I feel like teachers especially, I feel like they probably get enough things. So I was at Costco today and I found that they had this big box of Lindt chocolates. It was like $20 for this big box, which I think is a really good deal because, you know, it's like a value size box. I think it's probably cheaper to buy this from Costco than it is to actually go to the Lindt store, I think. So I got this that I'm gonna like separate out. I think I might have like little bags I can put them in. If not, I'll just like pop to the dollar store and get some like little festive bags. But I'm going to do some little chocolates, a little card that I'll have Chloe sign with her name, and a $25 gift card. Also, while I was at Costco, I saw this jacket that was on sale. It's one of those like shackets in a beautiful plaid. I actually really liked this colorway. Like you guys know, I'm all about like a camel colorway, so I really like this. And it seems really cozy, like it's all fleece, all in the arms too. So very excited about this. I got a small. I was debating getting the medium because I feel like a shacket should be, you know, more oversized. I haven't even tried this on, so hopefully it looks nice, but there's that. I also got 2 more plates. So you guys know we have the Dash mini waffle makers, and I'm kind of obsessed with collecting all the different plates. I actually had these on back order. It was one of those Amazon things. It was like, okay, we'll like let you know whenever they're ready. And sometimes you'll get an email back in a week, and sometimes you get an email saying that they've shipped in, you know, a couple months, and sometimes you never get an email and they just say like, okay, we're canceling your order because this is never coming back in stock. But these were delivered just today actually. So these are the little plates. So we have a snowman and a Christmas tree, so very festive. So maybe this will be this weekend's waffle theme. And the last thing I'm going to show you is a Costco online, a Costco.ca purchase. This is a 10-foot wide blanket. If you can see that happy family all sharing a lovely family blanket. So I just thought this would be really nice to have on the couch for when we're all just like hanging, watching like a little movie. But yeah, it is bigger than a king size blanket. I almost want to buy this for like maybe our king size bed also. So we'll see how it performs. I'm going to definitely wash it. Maybe I'll wash it tomorrow. And yeah, I mean, we could technically even like take this with us to go and like put it on grass or something. Or as it says here, you could make blanket forts out of it. But I'm excited. This is kind of heavy. I mean, for a blanket, you know what I mean? Like it's weighty. Oh my gosh. So Allie got a hold of one of the dry erase markers. I think it was over here. And Allie likes to stand up on her little kitchen helper thing. And she likes to play music on that little Alexa. and I guess there was a dry erase marker here, and she went to town. I managed to clean all of it off, but I shall show you something that is going to require a little bit more elbow grease. But she drew on the wall, she drew on the floor, she drew on the counter, she drew on the mini fridge and the cabinet, and also she drew on the couch, which I will show you. That's the one that I'll probably have to get some elbow grease to clean. So you can see she started here, drew a big line, and then she ended over here. Anyway, so there's that. I'm going to end today's episode here because I think it's getting a little bit long, and so we'll just carry on the next episode. Like I said, I'm probably going to jinx myself, but I think I've been doing a pretty good job uploading every other day. I didn't want to commit to a schedule, but I guess the schedule has been every other day, so I'm gonna go every other day, and then I'll probably still post on Christmas Day. I feel like that's my usual. And yeah, so far so good. Hopefully I can maintain it. Again, big thank you for those of you who are keeping up with the vlogmas videos for 2024, and I hope you're enjoying them, and I will see you in the next one.